My name is Daniel. I'm technical support for By Demes Ireland, and today I want to talk about Hyundai video intercoms. I will show you different models on our website and go through programming parameters and show you how you can configure your intercom HYU-VmS. So what I want to show you here first is a couple of different types of intercoms from Hyundai. I'm gonna start with this IP VDP here. We also have 2-wire VDPs and analog as well. This one, you can see these specifications for yourself. No need for me to get too much into them. You can always ask for more details later on if you want. So this one is solely a camera module, but we do also have monitors or handsets that go with them. So if you go at the bottom here, you can see related products, and you can see the monitor that will work with this unit here, with this camera module. So another one is HYU-629, which is a 2-wire video intercom. Again, you can check the specs here, and this one actually comes in a kit, in a bundle. So what you get here is this. So you got the handset, you got the little dongle like a power supply, and you can do all other connections here, and you get the camera module as well. And the next one, and the one that I will be showing today, is this bundle here. It's an IP video intercom from Hyundai. By Demes reference is HYU-557. What you get in this one is a camera module and a little handset like this. So right now I have them all connected to the PoE switch. So I want to explain how I connected all of this. I have camera module and a handset connected to this unmanageable PoE switch, and for configuration purposes I connected a Cat5 cable from my laptop to that switch, so I have a communication with all of them. I also added a IP camera to this setup, and I tied this camera with handset or VTH, so you can check a live stream of this camera through the intercom handset, which is very useful. Now I'll show you how it looks on the VMS side here. So this is your HYU-VmS. It's an app which you can download for Windows. You can download it from a site. I'll show you which one right now. If you go here and type Hyundai security, Hyundai-security.tech, if you go there, you can find apps like here in Download Center, for example. You can find manuals here, but among them is HYU-VmS, the one I'm using right now. Here. So I can see all my online devices here in this bottom menu. This is where I will be adding them to this management list here. But before I add them to this management list, I will be altering some network information, and in case your device is fresh out of the box, there is a activate button here. Allow you to start up your device and set up your password. Here I will show you how to freshly add your device. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna go to remote configuration. I'm gonna go into system maintenance and I'm gonna click restore all, which will give me default parameters. Once that is done, the device will reboot. I'm going to refresh this list, so the device is off the list. I'll give it a couple of seconds. The device is rebooted. It will pop up here. Actually, when I deleted the device here, I should delete it here as well on this management list. So I can add a new one. I'm going to delete it here. When that is done, I will be able to add a new one without any issues. Now, here is my door station, HYU-558. That's our By Demes reference. You can find this door station on our website, bydemes.com, using this reference. Type this into search bar and you'll find it. So what I have new here right now is this orange button activate. If I press this, it will pop up and you will be able to set up your password. So I will do my default password. Click OK. What happens now, the device will be activated with your password, and make sure to remember this password or write it down somewhere to prevent future password resets. So once I have the device here, I can add it to the management list here above, but before that I want to modify the network information, so the IP address of my door station, to something more familiar that will work inside my desired network. I'm gonna click this modify net info, and here I can either choose DHCP, which will automatically assign some free IP address from my network, or I can assign it myself. So I'm gonna assign the one that I had before, which is 10, 22, 211, and 240. And I'll leave the subnet mask as it is, and I'm gonna change gateway to 10, 22, 211, and 1. And if I want to apply this change, I need to put in my password, which I recently just got, and press OK. Now, once I did that, everything should be completed, and you should see my device here with the new IP address. I can click Add to Client. And when I do this, it's gonna ask me to do give it some nickname, which I'm gonna say HYU-VDP. And this is all good, but just to be sure, I'm gonna repeat my password. And I'm gonna add it. Now that I added it here, it's gonna pop up here, and it's gonna recognize the serial number of the device and net status, which is right now online. If it's not online, it's gonna have a little globe with the cross, like a red cross. Okay. I have my device here. It's online and it's ready to be configured. If you need to see this device's QR code, Well, you can check the box or usually the back of the device, but you can see the QR code here as well. So here is where if you click this, QR code will pop up and you can use it for whatever you need it for. So that's that. But if you wanna do some configuration, you click remote configuration here. Now this window will pop up and here you can configure different parameters from basic information like device type and the serial number. You can do other parameters like, time. I'm gonna set to current time, which is Dublin, and I'm gonna save it here. System maintenance, which will give you options to reboot the device, restore all factory defaults, do a remote upgrade, change your languages, sure to save any changes. Now the user list, your RS485 connection. Next tab is Intercom. You can change the device type, door station in this case. You can use your building number, unit number, floor number, and so on. Time parameters. You can allow maximum message durations, speaking durations. You can tie it to access control, to elevator control. Very useful. You can choose what your inputs and outputs gonna do. You can choose it to trigger electric lock or door switch. You also have your basic volume inputs and outputs, which I'm gonna lower right now. Okay, save that. Say here, saved. The next one is dial, arming information, a bit of information about what was happening with it, intercom protocol. Okay. The next one is network, where you can set up your local IP address. Basically the same information that you would have here in modified net information. Next one is linked network configuration. You can set up your SIP parameters here, master station IP address, and so on. But in my case, I don't have these additional needs right now. Your file transfer protocol settings, but no need for now as well. Be more, I'd say, advanced options. Your DNS addresses. That's for network. Next one is video display, and here you can see video parameters. Right now I have it looking just in the room, and you can adjust your resolution. This unit is 720p. You can change frame rate and formats, and basic color settings, brightness, sharpness, and so on, and save. Make sure to save any changes. Okay, so that's for VDP. Now for the next one, I want to show you VTH settings as well. So make sure to click on VTH here. And same, you can check QR code for VT for handset as well. And remote configuration. Here UI is gonna look pretty much similar or the same in some regards. Now device information, general time. This is all the same as it was for the door station. There are a few differences here. See it soon. So this one here, this tab here, zone alarm. What you can do with this, you can attach, for example, smoke detector, and have it connect with the handset, where you can operate it through handset. So let's say you have a infrared IR detector, like a beam. You can set it with the handset. There is an option. If you look at the little handset screen, there is a arming status, and you can choose between sleeping, custom, away, or disarm, of course. You can play with those options as well. And there's a few other options here as well. Zone control, scene zone, scene mode. One is, in my case, which is operational right now, and I have an IP camera added to this system. They're all connected to one switch. They're all being powered off that, and they're all inside the network. So I added the HYU-444. How you add it? You just you either use this interface here through HYU-VmS, or you can use the settings configuration area on the handset. In this case here, you press add, and then you fill in few informations here, and then you can have your you can show the camera feed, live feed, on the handset. Wherever the camera is connected, you can check it out on the handset. Volume, inputs, outputs, ring, you can import your ring tone, I believe, here. 4 of them. Then the same thing as on the door station. Some arming information, some protocols, and again, network. You can change IP address and gateway subnet mask here. It's pretty much the same as the door station. So that's for that side. Now this is pretty much basic setup. What's that? You got the device powered inside the same network. You got door station, camera module applied to the handset. You can do that through the handset as well by going to settings, and then there's a configuration little tab, and you log into the configuration tab by using the default password, which is 888999. Log in, and there you have a little device, and there you can click on add device, and simple as just putting in the IP address and of course login details, saving the information, and that's it. Everything's hooked up together. So do we have here everything is configured. I will check that everything is correct. So if I press call button on a door station or camera module, I will receive this call on the handset, and I'm gonna press the button right now, and I'm getting the camera feed and going off on the handset. At the same time, I'm getting this notification through HYU Connect app on my phone, which I set up at the same time. I'll mention this a bit more in a few minutes. This is when I call from the door station to the handset. There's also a couple of options on the handset itself. So I'll show you here on the picture. You can have a better idea. See this little button on the right? This is a this button. You will call the station. You have this button as well on the handset. It's called center. So if you press button, if I have my HYU-VmS up here, if I press this, should receive call, as you can see here. I'm gonna cancel it right now. I received this call on my HYU-VmS interface, and I can answer this call. So that's a cool little detail, very useful. Another button here on the like little camera picture. If you press this, you can automatically see your live feed from either your door station and unlock the door, enable microphone, and so on, or you can check your camera, see your live feed from the camera. In this case, the HYU-444 that I connected to the whole thing. You have this little key which will open the doors and so on. So that's those little buttons. The door station has a buzzer here and a card reader as well, so you can enter by card or by a remote door unlock. Another thing I want to mention is the Hue Connect one. I mentioned to you the app on my phone. So I have it set up in a way that I added my handset to the cloud by serial number. When you put your serial number in, it will pop up and it will ask you for a verification code. Verification code is located on the sticker on the back of the device, and when you enter that, your device will pop up online, and from there you can scan QR code of the device with your Hue Connect's scan QR code under the add option, and there you can add the device. Every ringing of the door station will give you notification on your phone. Now you can set these notifications as how you want them. You can just get a like a soft beep, or you can get a proper call. It can be used to answer calls as well. Open door, you can open the doors with through the mobile app and view live feed from the connected camera as well, which is very convenient. Are basic steps how to get your video intercom set up. Now, aside from VMS here, you can also use SADP Tool to, so you see the list here of the devices. So this is my handset. You can enable DHCP through here. Confirm everything with the password. You can, very important, you can reset your password through here. So if you press this forgot password option, you will just follow the steps basically. You export the file, send that file to me, and then I return the altered file to you, and you import it here and choose your new password. But if you have this situation, please email me or call me and I'll help you through it. is pretty much what I wanted to touch up on this intercom. You are very welcome to visit the office for a demo, or if you have any questions this or anything else regarding Hyundai or all the other brands we work with, you can feel free to contact us. Training is coming very soon, I believe in around 15 days. And I believe about will focus on a license plate reading camera. I know there will be a thermal camera, dual thermal camera coming soon as well, and I will be talking about a app, not app, more like a program which can be used to add different devices of different brands. All of them can be added on this one platform, and it's very good for engineer. So if you're an engineer, you can put up all your brands on this little program, and you can basically have a overview of your installations. And if there's any failures, like hard drive failures or cameras down or anything like that, you can see that, and you can book in with your client and repairs. So until next time, thank you.